Hi, you're watching GeForce Kings. In today's video, we're going to open another interesting case, which is right here. Where is this case? And this is the Hula case, which costs $750 here. And we're going to keep opening this case until we get the Hula. The chances of getting it are actually pretty high, almost 1%, so I'm hoping that we'll get it really quickly. Of course, it would also be great if we get those more expensive skins, because as you can see, there's an AK or the Wild Lotus here, which costs as much as $10,000. But still, today we really want to get the M4 Hula, so I hope we'll be able to land it. But before that, remember my promo code WIKI5, which gives you an extra 5% when you top up. And now let's move on to the exciting process of opening this particular case right here. As I've mentioned, I will diligently continue opening these cases until I finally achieve my goal, so this entire endeavor could potentially conclude very quickly if we are fortunate enough to suddenly acquire it within this very first case. However, we are also commencing this session in a rather promising manner. Here we have indeed found a Glock Fate, which is undeniably a really excellent acquisition, valued at almost $2,000. But as I previously stated, today my primary objective is to obtain the Hula. That is our significant challenge for this particular day. And look, a bayonet is also present here, yielding a slight but welcome profit. Okay, here. Unfortunately, this one definitely won't pay off for us. I'm curious when we'll finally get that Hula, because maybe it'll be in the last case, or maybe we won't get it at all. That's also very possible because we have exactly the kind of budget that's meant for this. Well, we'll see whether we get such a skin, because it's really quite a challenge. In theory, there are quite a few chances, almost 1%, so our odds are actually pretty good. But that doesn't mean we'll get it, of course, because it's entirely possible we won't. But I hope we do get it, because it would be a shame if we lost a lot today, since we've already spent quite a bit. So far, the best skin we've gotten is just the Fade. So far, it's not looking too good. Maybe let's try opening 3 cases at a time. Maybe that'll work out better for us. Okay, here we have a rather impressive Flip Knife Fade, and also 2 other distinct skins. Not a huge amount, but it's around $1,600 in total. But now we've got a Butterfly Fade, a really good drop. That's $5,000. That's really good, because up until now it wasn't looking too great. But we still haven't gotten that Howl I just wanted to get today. Unfortunately, this time it's really bad. 750. Ah, so close, but unfortunately it didn't work out. But we got 2 Glock Fades, which also gave a pretty decent profit. But here, unfortunately, it's really bad. Really bad. 2 knives that are cheap. 1 M4, which unfortunately is also cheap. Out of the better ones here, it's definitely the Karambit. Okay, but unfortunately we still didn't break even. Okay, here we have 2 good skins, so we should break even. But no, actually no. It seemed like we would break even, but not quite. Now we have a Karambit and a bayonet, but still nothing. That M4 we wanted to get today is still missing. It's going pretty tough, not great. Damn, again very close, but unfortunately it didn't work out. 3 more cases again. We got an AWP Fate. We got an AWP Fate. How much is it worth? 300. Damn, I thought it would be more expensive. And now we literally have just the last case left. But unfortunately it didn't go too well here either. Let's see how it looks. My dear friends, unfortunately we're in the red. Let's see what the most expensive skin today is. It's the Butterfly Fade. But unfortunately we didn't get our Howl, which we really wanted to get today. And on top of that, we ended up at a loss, unfortunately. Although it seemed like it didn't look that bad, but still. So let's do another battle. Maybe this time we'll get lucky. Let's do, say, 4 of these holes with 3 people in normal mode. Let's see. Maybe this time we'll manage to hit a Howl. That would be really good, but whether it will happen, we'll find out in a moment. We're off to a pretty good start. We got $800. This one was really weak for this case. We got an AWP fade, which is one of the better drops done. In the last case, where we managed to hit something better here. Unfortunately, no, but we still win it. So that's good. It's pretty okay because thanks to that, well, maybe it's not a profit today, but our loss is smaller, about $1,100. Still, it's not bad, although unfortunately we didn't get our haul. Thank you all very much. See you for now.